Simeon was born into a large and complex family. As the second son of Jacob and Leah, he grew up amidst the tensions and rivalries between his parents, his father's other wives, Rachel, Zilpah, and Bilhah, and his many siblings. From a young age, Simeon was known for his fierce temperament and strong sense of loyalty to his family. Simeon's life was deeply intertwined with the dynamics of his family, particularly the favoritism Jacob showed towards Joseph, the firstborn son of Rachel, Jacob's beloved wife. This favoritism bred jealousy and resentment among the other brothers, including Simeon. The brothers were often frustrated and angered by the special treatment Joseph received, especially the ornate robe Jacob gave him, symbolizing his favored status. The growing resentment reached a breaking point when Joseph shared his dreams, which suggested that he would one day rule over his brothers. This infuriated them, and they plotted to get rid of him. One day, while tending their flocks far from home, the brothers saw Joseph approaching and conspired to kill him. However, Reuben, the eldest, persuaded them to throw Joseph into a cistern instead, planning to rescue him later. While Reuben was away, a caravan of Ishmaelite traders approached, and Judah suggested selling Joseph to them. The brothers agreed, and Joseph was sold into slavery and taken to Egypt. To deceive their father, they dipped Joseph's ornate robe in goat's blood and presented it to Jacob, who concluded that Joseph had been killed by a wild animal. Jacob's grief was profound, and Simeon, along with his brothers, lived with the guilt of their deception. Years passed, and a severe famine struck the land of Canaan. Jacob sent his sons, except for Benjamin, to Egypt to buy grain. Unbeknownst to them, Joseph had risen to a position of great power in Egypt, second only to Pharaoh. When the brothers arrived in Egypt, they did not recognize Joseph, but he recognized them. To test their integrity and see if they had changed, Joseph accused them of being spies and imprisoned Simeon as a hostage, demanding that they bring their youngest brother, Benjamin, to prove their honesty. The brothers returned home and relayed Joseph's demands to Jacob, who was initially reluctant to let Benjamin go, fearing he would lose him as he believed he had lost Joseph. However, the severity of the famine forced Jacob to relent, and the brothers returned to Egypt with Benjamin, praying for Simeon's release. Joseph continued to test his brothers by framing Benjamin for theft and threatening to enslave him. This time, Judah stepped forward and pleaded to take Benjamin's place, demonstrating a significant change in their character. Moved by Judah's plea and the evidence of their repentance, Joseph revealed his true identity. Overwhelmed with emotion, he assured them of his forgiveness and explained how their actions, though intended for harm, were part of God's plan to save their family during the famine. Joseph sent for Jacob and the entire family to come to Egypt, where they would be provided for during the remaining years of the famine. When Jacob heard the news that Joseph was alive, his spirit revived, and he made the journey to Egypt with his sons, their families, and all their possessions. In Egypt, Simeon and his family were welcomed by Joseph, and the family was reunited. They settled in the land of Goshen, where they prospered and grew in numbers. Before Jacob's death, he blessed his sons and gave prophecies about their descendants. Jacob's blessing for Simeon, along with Levi, was tempered by their fierce and violent actions, particularly their revenge against the city of Shechem. Simeon's legacy lived on through his descendants, who became one of the 12 tribes of Israel. The tribe of Simeon, though smaller in size compared to some of the other tribes, played a vital role in the history of the Israelites. They were known for their courage and determination, qualities inherited from their ancestor. Simeon's life, marked by moments of intense emotion and transformation, is a testament to the power of redemption and forgiveness. His journey from jealousy and deceit to repentance and reconciliation reflects the complexities of human nature and the enduring power of familial bonds.